I'm going to be teaching you how to play Fortnite for the very first time. We're going to go through it. First things first, you might be wondering, whoa, what about the Battle Pass? How do I get all these skins? Well, you don't have to buy the Battle Pass at first, right? Maybe you're coming into the season ends in 48 days, so it resets, so you won't be able to get these skins. But don't worry, you can get all these skins, heck, in one day if you do all the challenges, okay? So you don't have to buy anything. The item shop, of course, you can buy some stuff. But here, let's just start out into a solo lobby. Now, when I first started playing, I was like, how do you play this thing? What's gonna happen? And if you come from like first-person shooters, you'll be fine. First things first, you see the bus. Like, where do you land? When I first started playing, I just started landing in the middle. No, let's not do that. So most people drop, see this bus line? Most people drop along the bus line. So let's go to a far out place. One place a lot of people don't go is to motel. Factories is another good location. Not many people go to Flush Factory as well, Lucky Landing. If you go on the outside edges, what you want to do when you're first starting out, and the reason I say that is because you don't know how to shoot, you don't know how to build, you don't know what's going on. When I landed here, I didn't even know, gathering resources, what the heck is that? So you want to land away from the bus line, as far as you can. And you do that by gliding, pushing up, you go farther, or if you tap A, like this, you can glide across the map. Now, if you need to go fast down, you go fast down. But see, eventually you'll get it. You can go all the way across the map if you tap A. You bring out your glider so you can travel further. Wow, guys. There's Bob the Llama. This is amazing. First video in and we get to see Bob? Like, this never happens, guys. This is a real match. First ever, Bob. Now, this llama gives you all kinds of goodies. You can break it or you push X. If you find llamas like that, it gives you goodies. You want to find llamas. They give you lots of power. Oh my goodness. They give you ammo, they give you health. Now, this is a slurp. This slurp gives you health. Gives you 75 shield. Or if you have, it gives you 75 of health or shield. Here's a shotgun. Now, you want to set your inventory to something where I do it like this. I have an AR and then shotgun to my left, sniper to my right usually. That's how I like to set it up. Now, as far as farming, now here I am. You're like, okay, what do I do? You shoot normally, zoom in, you know all the controls. But to farm, you pull out your pickaxe, Y, and you start farming. Now you're gonna see that blue circle. Like, what is that blue circle? Does that give me extra powers? No, the blue circle just, you take down structures quicker if you hit the blue circle, okay? Now here's our chest. You see that noise? That's the chest noise. You want to make sure you have the chest. If you hear a chest, or it's a glowing. If you hear it or you see it, you want to open it by pushing X. Now, as far as weapons, gray is the worst. Then we have green, then blue, purple, and gold. Okay, that's the order. Anything blue is a really good weapon. As far as weapons go, it's a good weapon. Gold is the best, of course, and gray is the worst. So look at that. Now you might be wondering, take a tac? This is called a tactical shotgun. It's a gray or the heavy shotgun. You want to go with the purple heavy. It's a stronger weapon. Now the tac can shoot faster, but the purple is stronger. Now you can break cars. Look at that. Just hit the blue mark. You can hit cars, which allows you to build. Now you're going to be, to bring out your build, boys, you need to, ooh, another chest. Yeah, you just search around for the chest. And that's bandages. That gives you health. 15 health per one. But to build stuff, you push B on the build, and then you build it by pushing R. Now, I do it by pushing R. So this is the first critical thing you have to do. You go into your settings right now. You scroll over to the controller icon. Now, I think it starts you off on old school, but you want to go to Builder Pro. Okay, go to Builder Pro. And in fact, you can do a custom one, which I have as well. But go down to Builder Pro, push that, and that'll set you up. And I'll get into the other, just do Builder Pro, it'll set you up. I'll get into it And the reason why you want Builder Pro and want to practice on this because you can build faster with this setting, guaranteed. The best players in the game for console are playing on Builder Pro. They really are. It is the way to go. So when you set, you're gonna like, how do you build? How do you build? Well, you run around, of course, like running, but then you push B to build something, and then and it tells you. See, RT puts a wall up. RB puts one of the LB puts pyramid. LT, your trigger, puts a ramp, and RB puts a floor. Okay. Now to get out of your build back to your weapons, you can push B, or if you push Y, it'll go to your pickaxe. So B goes to your last weapon that you have selected, and yeah. So to build ramps, you just go up, and you can connect by platform. So you can't put it on the edge. See it's the edge? You have to do it flat here. If you're doing that, red is you can build on. Now, if you put a wall here, now you can put a ramp on top of it. But from here, look, I can't do this edge. You see that edge? How to get there, I'd have to put either a wall, and then you can go like that. And that is a good little trick there. So this is it. I mean, the big thing is you're going to be freaking out. Like, what do you do? Of course, farming is huge. That's what the blue thing means. And the circle, I'm in the middle of the circle. So the storm is this purple stuff. The white zone is a safe zone. So if you've never played a Battle Royale, anything inside this zone is safe. In 1 minute and 55 seconds, this purple will be where I am on the white. And then I'll show you that we'll have to move from there, okay? And that's about it, boys. Now, when people are going to be shooting you, of course, the best way to defend yourself is putting up walls, okay? Unlike, say, Halo or other multiplayer games, you just get shot. You don't have much shield. I mean, you do have some shield here, but you protect yourself by building in front of you. And the best simple way to do it, honestly, is build ramps. Do ramps or walls, and that way, if you build a ramp, you can move up on it and shoot them back. But a little trick here is you want to actually build in front of you a little wall. Now, if you didn't build a wall, look what happens. It shoots you down, and you fall. But if you have a ramp here, and then you put a wall, look what happens. That means they have to shoot through two structures. That structure and your ramp to knock you down. That's called a ramp wall build. Yeah. Again, if you're new to the game, you're not going to, learn the mechanics. There is a playground mode where you don't have to face anyone. But I would just say go into regular games and just slowly learn. And typically places with names on it, or you see little towns here, that'll have loot. You get loot when you kill people. And yeah, you'll just slowly go, boys. So now the next circle is this white zone. See this white? You have to get inside that safe zone. Pretty standard, pretty simple. Now another tip. When you are shooting in this game, like don't just move like this and slow, okay? Like always be jumping up and down. Hey, there's a guy flying in. Be jumping up and down and moving, because if you're just standing still looking around like that trying to find someone, you'll get sniped in the head. You always need to be moving. Huge tip, boys. Keep moving and you'll be fine. So this is, again, the first episode. There's so much information. But first is, look at this. Hit the blue marks. But if you take down that tree, if you take down a tree completely, people can see that, right? Early on in the game, it might not be the biggest deal. Of course, the better you are, you won't matter as much. It won't matter as much but you don't have to destroy it all the way. You can leave it at 50, and then now no one knows where you are. If you knock it down one more time, there's an animation that occurs, and people can see that pretty far off. Like, see that tree over there? I could see it if it goes down. That's how far, and then someone knows you're there. Ooh, there's someone right here. He is going back. he's going back. Watch this, boys. So I'm gonna build a ramp. And this is an impulse nade. That guy's white health. See, that guy, that was a player like you. He was bad. And the reason I knew he was a player like you is because I just knew. Okay, so these are minis. These give you 25 health. The slurps give you 75. Now you might be thinking, why am I taking the slurp? A little smart thing for you. You don't need, if you're at 175, that is strong enough for you, okay? You don't need to get a 50 shield or top off. 175 is good enough. You can withstand a sniper to the body, which is critical. You can't, you know, if they hit you in the head, they hit you in the head, and that's just a good shot on them. But now, again, yeah, killed that guy. Now, of course, he put himself in a bad situation. Went into a box. Try not to do that. Of course, you are going to do that when you're fighting because you're new. But try to jump around, guys. I know it's going to be awkward, but if you're first person, you know, if you've played first person shooters, you... Ooh, some sound. Always keep your eyes peeled. Ooh, there's a guy. He's coming this way. So, say this is you. What do you do in this situation? Well, you can push him if he doesn't see you. Or you could kill him like that. So since he didn't push me and didn't build up, I just sat there. And I was A-okay. But now, ooh. So in this situation, I have shields. I could drop the minis for the grenade launcher. This is a grenade launcher. It does explodes. And typically I keep minis, but just for you, I'll go for the explode. Minis are good. You want to have shield, guys. Shields are very important. And I switched weapons for a shotgun. Oh, there's a guy. He's behind that tree. So if you see a guy, what you want to do is build ramps and push them. Now, if you are afraid and new to the game, you could do something like that. You build up, you circle around, and build a little box. See? Now you're protected. Now he's a bad player too, so we can shoot these rockets at him. He's got a sniper. So you just keep shooting him. And I'm playing aggressive because this guy, when he's bad like this, you should play aggressive. He's not building. Now the other player's really good. Now that's something you probably wouldn't. Well, you could do that, guys. You could be that good, because honestly, I'm gonna pick up the RPG. Actually, I'm gonna pick up the sniper. Now you could be that good. He didn't build a lot, so you're okay there. Okay, you're okay. But typically, if someone's shooting you or in front of you, you want to build ramps. And not just ramps, but a ramp wall. So it protects you, as I said before, remember? But you probably won't be able to do that because you're so new. So you'll probably just build a ramp, one of them, and that's okay. Just don't build too high because you can take fall damage. You hurt yourself if you fall from too high of a place. So they didn't have any shields. Wait, I was supposed to take the sniper. And now I'm max wood, and I got a sniper, and I just want to take the sniper for fun. Now, I got 9 seconds. Now, in this last ends of the circle, it is very dangerous, boys. The storm hurts you, by the way. It'll take your health off, so you got to make sure. You have time, though. You have time. You just see, so I'm hopping around. This is why no one's going to shoot me. And if someone does shoot you, your first instinct, and you have to practice this, is to build something. Doesn't matter what you build, just protect yourself if you're getting shot. I'm just hopping around. And I got all purple things. Now these are good weapons. Purple again is good, gold's better. Now look, there's somebody. I'm gonna try to snipe him. And I missed. Now of course I'm moving. Why am I moving, boys? I'm gonna get in this fight. Did they both die? They both died. They both killed each other! And you just get their loot. Now, I build up here to protect myself. If you're gonna put on a shield, now I'm gonna top off here. I said not to, but I got the slurps. And I wanna keep my, and there's only 2 people left. So, at the end, you can definitely top off, okay? Now, I probably don't need a sniper. You know what? I'm not going to take the sniper. I'm going to take this thing. It's the end game. So because it's the end game, there's a lot of close combat, right? I'm not going to need this sniper for the end game. I got 3 launch pads. Ooh, there are minis down there, but I'm not going to take the mini. I want to hold on to these. Typically, you would want the minis. If you're new to the game, you get these are impulse nades. I like having them just because they're fun. But that was easy. Now, that was the aggressive play. That was the smart play if you're good. Now, if you weren't good, you're going to be too afraid to do that, which is okay. It's fine. Do it. But actually, I'm going to go invisible here. If you get this thing, you can go invisible. And look at this. You hit one of these, you go flying! How do you want to fly? You fly. Now, again, don't hide in bushes. You're first. Is there someone up here? No. So I'm always moving around. That's the key in this game. You never stay still. Noobs stay still. Now in this situation, I'm gonna build up a little box for you. I'm gonna stay invisible as long as I can. I'm just trying to find the players. There's 2. And they're right here. So I want to push this. And I win! Yay! Because I pushed it. I pushed it. I didn't box up. When you hear fighting like that in the end, you want to play aggressive. You want to fight them. Well, guys, first How to Play series, we get 4 kills. We win. We landed off and did a pretty good zone. You know, this is your XP that you'll get. It gives you all your stats. We got 0 damage taken. And we were a default noob.